Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Taskforce on the ZX Spectrum. It's a player's premier game, so this is the more expensive $2.99 range. The one thing you will notice when I'm playing it is it really will resemble another game, sort of rhymes with cyber and Noid. It's not bad though. And one of my favourite things though, I have to say, is I like the music. I think the music at the start here is quite good. It's a nice tune. It's a shame it only features at the beginning of the game. This is the 128K version. Funnily enough, if you saw the beginning of this, the load screen says you have to do load speech bark for even on the 128K mode, which is a lie because you can still do it this way. Anyway, let's start the game. So here's our little ship, and it really does. It really does look like Cybernoid, doesn't it? Somebody really loved Cybernoids taking this on. So we've got to enter this fortress and destroy. I mean, the story's even the same as well. You've got to enter the fortress and stop this evil guy from doing whatever he's doing. One thing I have noticed about it though is the crash detection on the ship is really low. Look, I can pass bullets through me. Look. Unless it hits the dead centre of you, it doesn't actually hurt you. So all the guys there firing away crazily. See, even the thing that flies around you, that doesn't really hurt you. It's a bit of a shame actually. But then again, I think it would be pretty harsh if it did hurt you. So right, we're trying to find, and I'm not entirely sure what we find. Here we go. So this is a game of transferring things over. You put the big one on there. Is it different sizes? That's right. You have to go like that. You have to basically get them all to the C side of the cone. So like that, like that. Blown up because I'm an idiot, and that should have been easy. That one. Basically though, they're all dotted over the base, and you've got to make the cones basically from one side to the other. It's a sub game that's within it. But as I say, all this firepower, and I can dance around it. For the most part, it doesn't really do you an awful lot of damage. It has Cybernoid style things. So there's a sweep of weapons up at the top of the screen there. If you look to the centre of the top of the screen, you can see the little thing that's scrolling up and down right now. There's your kind of weapons, and you can hold them down for different ones. So there's this one. When you hold it down, you get lots of bombs and things that fly around. But you see, as I say, the crash detection is pretty poor because even that's flying through some of those guys there, it's not doing anything. There's a shield. There's a little satellite that you can launch that flies along. As I say, but I don't mind the crash detection being poor. It's fine. I don't really, it's not awful. I don't know how big the place is. One of the things I do like though is I like the sort of skulls, the skeleton things that it's got within it. I think they're really quite cool. There we go. I think that's an activation. That's a don't know what that is. Something. There's things to pick up, and I haven't worked out what they all are. Unfortunately, they're not listed in the manual. The manual's kind of pretty scant with information. You see, and I only got there because I touched the middle of him with my little shippy plane thing, which is a bit of a... Right, I've got my missiles, so we need to go up now. There's some fuel. Let's grab the fuel. There's some missiles. They're not so good, the missiles, but look, there's a skeleton there on the ceiling. Look, he's kind of cool. I like him. There's a bomb. See, I just flew through the things there. Now, I half wonder, there was a game recently I played, Spectre of Baghdad it was called, and Spectre of Baghdad was once it was loaded on the Spectrum 128K version, it kind of reduced its ability to play. It wasn't as good, if that makes sense. But I'm just wondering whether this is a similar sort of scenario. This game, no, that's energy, I think. Not sure what that one was. Oh, let's grab this as well. But it sort of not reduced its ability to play. It made you invincible if you played it on the 128 version. I think it was Steve Froden said in a comment that he remembered doing that with a friend of his. He had it on the 38K Spectrum, and his friend loaded it on the 128, and they realised that when you loaded it in 128K mode, all of a sudden your game was invincible. Now, I have missed a bit there. I'm tempted to go back again. It's got a nice selection of rooms, though. A nice selection of bits and pieces. As I say, I don't feel very frightened by anything in the game. Nothing really damages you unless you accidentally sort of fly into the whole sort of system of whatever, or do that. Manage to center yourself on it. It doesn't seem to hurt you otherwise. It doesn't seem to be any. It doesn't seem to be any urgency about the way it does things. I'm just going this way because I didn't go up to the top one, so I'm going to go up this way first. There we go. That's more fuel. Right, okay, so I should have just kept going the way I was going. Although it's a maze-like exploring thing, unlike Cybernoid. One of the beauties of Cybernoid was it was a room at a time, and that was the challenge. It wasn't multiple different places that you could possibly go. This, unfortunately, is a sort of, explore it, but at the same time, it's not a bad explore it. Ah, damn it! Finally got me. That's a shame. I was quite enjoying that actually. This went into my initials. There we go. The music comes back on again. Do like that music. Right, I'm going to give it another go because I quite enjoyed that. That was quite good fun. So we'll maybe find that thing there again at the beginning and do that. I've managed to define my keys wrongly. I've used I and O for left and right instead of O and P, which you normally do. Everybody does Q, A, O, P, and either M or space. Depends on what you had. If you had a rubber key spectrum, you were an M person because it was a better location. Space is awful on the rubber keyed spectrum. However, on the 128K machines, it's a much better. Oh, not 128. The Amstrad version, space is a better location. There we go. So I'm going to do this time. I know what I'm going to do. So I need to go there. That one, there, that one, there, that one, there, that one, quick, that one, there, quick. Ah, so close, can't believe it. Oh, nightmare. Hardest part of the game is that. And even though I knew what to do, that you can't mess around with it though. There's no option for messing around, and that's because I let it run into my behind there. There's no option for messing around there. There's no stopping it. Right. So we're trying to stop missiles being launched. I think you have to get all these cruise control commands, which is one of that game there that we just looked at. I'm just going to avoid where we've been so far. So we're going to go on. We'll see some further of the level. It's a good game, as I say. Well, it's a good game. It's adequately good. I would be impressed because I would be able to get so far in it. You'd be able to explore without having to worry about it. But that would be actually quite good in my book. I would be quite pleased if I had a Spectrum game that did this, allowed me to go so far without worrying about it. Now let's get this thing here. That's got that. There's another one. There's another set of bomb instructions. Let's do this one. Let's go. Ah, no! Ah, no! Pick it up! Go! Yes! Woo! One set down. Excellent. 2 to go. It says in the top corner there the things. Or, well, sorry, I've got 2. I don't know how many I need, actually, of these launch codes. But I'm pleased about that. Did I get an extra life out of that or anything like that? No, I didn't. Boo. Thought I would have got an extra life out of that. Never mind. I wonder how many rooms there are, because we seem to fly through quite a lot of them here. We didn't seem to be getting quite a lot of things. I'm going this way. Quite enjoying the number of rooms we've got involved in this. The way through here. There's another code. Are we ready for this? I am ready for this. Ah, what have I done? That's right. Well, think. Do you know, I've just done it and I can't remember how to do it. Go! I'm doing slow. Damn! Just done it as well. I've got 3 of those papers now. I feel a wee bit cheated. I'm just going back this way. Let's see if this gets me It's more bonus points, I think that one was. Ah, crashed into them finally. That was it. All over. Yeah, so that's Taskforce from Players Premier. I'm probably going to play that again, actually. The thing I quite like about it is it suits my need to sort of do something. I love Cybernoid. I think it's a great game. Very tough. Always die a lot. This one you don't die as much, and it seems very doable. It's one of those games I think that I could definitely do. I'm half tempted to see if it tells me how many pieces of bomb I need in here. I'm just going to have a look. See if I can read them instructions. So just having a look there. Doesn't actually say, but there's enough of 10 on the field there, so I'm going to assume it's 10, because say there's 40 rooms or 30 odd rooms, that would be, well, don't know, there's a lot of space there, so there's maybe more than that number of rooms wise. If it's 128k, maybe it's bigger. To be fair though, it loves the 128k, the 48k as well. It's only really the music, so there's a possibility of 100 rooms and 10 items possibly to pick up. It doesn't actually say, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame actually. I'm looking at the packet. I hope I put a picture of the case at the beginning. If I didn't, I'll stick one right at the end, so I'll have to remember to put one right at the end. But anyway, so it's got, yeah, plain on the back front of it. Probably didn't remember to put it at the beginning. Anyway, so right at the end. So yeah, plain on the front. Very nice. Liked it. Good game. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.